Welcome you to Benin, Edo State.
The body of late Chief Tony Anenih arriving at the Uniban Sports Complex, venue of the event for the lying in state. Dignitaries led by the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki and family members of the deceased filed past to pay their last respect. Earlier in the Requiem Mass, the Catholic Archbishop of Benin, Most Reverend Augustine Akubeze, described Chief Tony Anenih as a man who touched lives and demonstrated his love for the country through selfless leadership. He urged politicians to emulate his good virtues by ensuring that politics are not played with bitterness.
We need to use this opportunity to remind all those in leadership positions in Nigeria of this important fact. In fact, every Nigerian must keep in mind that failure to use time well reduces our growth.
President Muhammadu Buhari, who was represented by the Minister of State for Health, Dr. Osage Ehanire, said Chief Tony Anenih was a true Democrat who worked tirelessly to strengthen participatory and inclusive government and deserved to be honored.
Chief Anenih was without doubt a notable, accomplished statesman with a well-earned reputation as a consummate political facilitator, a solver of problems, no matter how intractable, and a fiercely loyal individual who stayed steadfast to any course he adopted.
The Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, described Chief Tony Anenih as a rare-breed politician who served the country diligently to the end.
Edo State, and indeed Nigeria, is blessed to have had this national icon who bestrode the political landscape of Nigeria like a colossus. He was famed for his political dexterity, an uncommon gift to weather stormy waters and masterfully resolve difficult situations.
The first lesson of the funeral mass was read by the deceased eldest son, Tony Anenih Jr. Dignitaries who include former two-time governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Igbenedion, APC chairman Edo State, Mr. Anselm Ojesua, Edo State PDP chairman Chief Dan Obi, and former governor of Delta State, Chief James Ibori, among others, took turns to pay tribute to the elder statesman.
His energy for political networking was legendary. Late Chief Anenih loved his people and this country and served them even at old age.
A minority in a minority state to now be the national leader of the political environment, and he held on to that position for decades. It cannot be but a very rare phenomenon.
This is one event that have brought Edo people together, irrespective of the party they belong. Today, we are all saying a united Edo State will progress if we learn to keep our culture and tradition.
In an interview, some dignitaries described Chief Tony Anenih as a lover of his people who contributed so much for the survival of democracy in Nigeria.
He has helped develop democracy in Nigeria, and I'm sure we are going to miss him.
The totality of his life. He came in a package. The good side of him, the ugly side of him, the bad side of him. But on the whole, he was a very good man.
A man who promises and never fails. A man who means well for this country. We are going to miss him greatly.
Chief Tony Anenih was a very humble man. Sincerely speaking, if you never met Chief Tony Anenih before, and you are close to him, sitting with him juxtaposed, you wouldn't know that was Chief Tony Anenih.
He was a profoundly remarkable man. Very easy to associate with. He kept no malice of venom with anyone. If you wrong him, he shoots straight and will just tell you to your face.
He was created, he lived, he served, and died in service.
Where I am today in politics is the one that made it possible. He gave me all his shoulder to lean on.
Dignitaries from different political parties and religious leaders who include National President of PFN, Reverend Felix Omobude, Edo State Chairman of CAN, Bishop Oyonode Kure, palace chiefs, members of National Assembly, and some ministers graced the event. Pius Nsogo reporting.